The procession is led by Mahaganapati, followed by Subramanya Swami. To the deity of Somasundareshwara Swami, we are offering the traditional Mandagapadi. The 16 items are offered. Somasundareshwara Swami is called Sokanada, belovedly, by those in Tamil, in the Madurai Desha. We are now offering the Nutana Vastram, the new clothing, fruits and flower garlands in Kailasa, in Madurai, to Somasundareshwara Swami and Periyavidayamman. The fruits and select offerings of the Mandakapadi are offered now to Somasundareshwara Swami, who graces first on the Amman Sannidhi street, where the Shyamalapita, Sarvajñapita is there. We are now offering the Nutana Vastra, the new offering of clothing, to Somasundareshwara Swami. Now we have the darshan of Meenakshi herself. The Nijavatara and Archavatara are the same. We are now witnessing Meenakshi herself. The Lita Sahasranama describes Devi as the spectacular glory, and Meenakshi's darshan is called as Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha. Meenakshi is known to having the radiance of 1,000 suns. How the rising sun dispels all the darkness of the night. Having the darshan of Meenakshi dispels all their sorrow, suffering, incompletions and karma. We are now offering the Mandagapadi of the traditional 16 items to Meenakshi Devi. We behold Meenakshi herself, who graces powerfully on the Tangasaparam, the golden Mandapam. We offer our love and devotion to her in the form of cooked sweets, traditional food, favorite to Meenakshi of the Madurai temple. We behold her darshan with our hands in namaskara and our eyes gently witnessing the beautiful darshan of Devi Meenakshi. Following Devi Meenakshi, we now witness the Chief Accountant Integrity Officer of Kailasa, Chandikeshwara Swami, following behind her. To him, we offer the traditional garlands and fruits as well. Here in Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya at Adi Kailasa Nityananda Sarvajñapita, the Utsava Vigrahas of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti and Somasundareshwara Swami and Periyavidayamman and Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam will be taken around the temple in a procession, in a yatra, and will now offer Arati, and the Veda mantras will be resonating in the temple ambience. This ritual is being performed as the procession is happening in the Madurai Meenakshi temple. Let us now get ready to witness this auspicious ritual.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते।
श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि।
We are now witnessing the Annadhana here at Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed the divine vision of the Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita. He blessed that Nitya Annadhana should be continuously there serving the devotees of Madurai. Here, during the Chithirai month in Madurai, hundreds of thousands of devotees come to witness the festivities of Devi Meenakshi and Somasundareshwara's divine Leela, the divine play of Chithirai Peruvizha. We are now witnessing the Annadhana, the offering of the traditional 7 items of food to all the devotees gathered to witness the celebrations of the Chithirai Peruvizha in Madurai. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, describes Meenakshi as having all the grandeur of superconsciousness, the masculine principle and the beauty of the feminine consciousness. The divine feminine principle expressing in one body is Meenakshi. Meenakshi shines more than Sokkanadar. Meenakshi radiates more than Sokkanadar. Sundareshwara is the embodiment of superconsciousness, expressing in the human body, playing with his glory. Meenakshi is the expression of the ultimate masculine and feminine consciousness. Meenakshi is the epitome of wisdom, beauty, courage, compassion, efficiency, and completely radiating divinity on the planet Earth. The Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita is a name given by Meenakshi herself, who is Devi Shyamala reincarnate. Shyamala Devi is a powerful manifestation of Paramashiva Shakti. The Adinam's rare and sacred lineage of pontiffs have been systematically carried over in an unbroken lineage progression for ages. The chosen emissaries of Paramashiva and Meenakshi are known as Guru Mahasannidhanams or pontiffs of the Madurai Adinam, and are direct representatives of the cosmos. Here in Adi Kailasa, we will now witness the Deeparadhana to the deities of Somasundareshwara Swami and Meenakshi Devi.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्थि हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते।
श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि अक्षान्धारयामि।
The traditional monastic establishment of a Shiva temple is known as an adhinam. The adhinams are headed by the Guru Mahasannidhanams or the pontiffs, who are blessed by Paramashiva, Somasundareshwara and Meenakshi Devi herself. The lineage of the Guru Mahasannidhanams were entrusted with the responsibility of training and grooming the kings of the land in administration, the constitution and governance, acting as regents also. They also performed the spiritual initiations on the kings and the citizens of the kingdom, imparting the enlightenment science to them. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 293rd Pontiff of the Madurai Adhinam lineage. We address the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the Brudavali, the national anthem of Kailasa, as Kailasonnata Dvadashanta Shyamala Pitha Rudha, meaning that from where he is there, as in Dvadashanta, the place where Paramashiva resides and rules the whole cosmos, and Kailasa. After that, he is known as Shyamala Pitha Rudha, the one who has ascended the Madurai Adhinam Shyamala Pitam, and which is established by Devi Meenakshi, the incarnation of Shyamala Devi, and he is the receiver and successor of the Madurai Adhinam Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita. The powerful vision that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, has for the future of this spiritual kingdom headed from Kailasa in Madurai is wonderful and marvelous and requires its own depth and study. We will now witness the Deeparadhana here in Adi Kailas to Somasundareshwara and Meenakshi Devi.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते।
श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षान्धारयामि।
Today we had the opportunity to witness the Yatra of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara, live broadcasted from Kailasa in Madurai. When the deities are coming, it is Paramashiva Sundareshwara himself coming, Paramashiva Shakti Meenakshi herself coming. The Nijavatara and the Archavatara are one and the same. The original manifestation of Meenakshi in flesh and blood and the embodied manifestation of Meenakshi are one and the same. The Nijavatara of Sundareshwara and Meenakshi and the Archavatara of Sundareshwara and Meenakshi are the same. Darshana means to obtain the glimpse of the divine image. We are indeed fortunate today to obtain the darshan of Meenakshi Devi in Madurai itself and here in Kailasa, Adi Kailasa. The Chithirai Peruvizha Brahmotsavam is a celebration of the life and glory of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, the cosmic mother herself, and the queen of the Pandya Madura Samrajya, who ruled along with Bhagavan Sundareshwara Paramashiva, and they both established the Kailasonnata Shyamala Pita, Dwadashanta Shyamala Pita, Sarvajna Pita. Today morning, Meenakshi and Sundareshwara Swami graced the Amman Sannidhi street, where Kailasa in Madurai is. The Utsava Vigrahas of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara grace the streets every day in the Brahmotsavam. We will now offer the final Deeparadhana to the procession happening here in Adi Kailasa of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara Swami.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते।
श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि।
Today, here in Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya at Adi Kailasa, Nityananda Sarvajna Pita, the Utsava Vigraha of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti graces on the Kamadhenu Vahana, the celestial wish-fulfilling cow. Also, the Utsava Vigraha of Bhagavan Somasundareshwara Swami and Devi Periyavide Amman grace on the Swarna Rishabha Vahana. We are also graced by the Utsava Vigraha of Devi Mahamari Amman on the occasion of the 26th day of the Pache Patni Vratam, and the Utsava Vigraha of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, is gracing in the Alankaram of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti. With great pride and privilege, we are grateful that our beloved Bhagavan, the very manifestation of Meenakshi, is gracing us throughout these Brahmotsavam days. All the rituals and homas performed during the Brahmotsavams and the special Utsavams here in Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya at Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pita Sarvajna Pita are micromanaged by the Supreme Pontiff himself and are performed by his third eye awakened disciples strictly as per Vedas and Agamas, the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. On this auspicious third day of the celebrations of the Chithirai Peruvizha Brahmotsavam, let us now offer our sincere worship at the feet of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, Bhagavan Somasundareshwara, Devi Periyavide Amman, Devi Mahamari Amman, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, and seek their grace and blessings.
शिवानंद पीयूष रत्नाकरस्थां शिव ब्रह्म विश्वामरेशाभिवन्द्यां शिवध्यानलग्नां शिवज्ञानमूर्तिं शिवाख्यामतीतां भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम् शिवादिस्फुरत् पञ्चमञ्चाधिरूढां धनुर्बाणपाशाङ्कुशोद्भासि हस्तां नवीनार्कवर्णां नवीनेन्दुचूडां परब्रह्मपत्नीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम् किरीटाङ्गदोद्भासि माङ्गल्यसूत्रां स्फुरन्मेखलाहारताटङ्गभूषां परामन्त्रकां पाण्ड्यसिंहासनस्थां परन्धामरूपां भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम् धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वतितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वमस्त्वं देवानामसि सस्नितमं पप्रितमं दुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमसि हविर्धानं दृगुंहस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभेर्मा संविद्धा मा त्वा हि गुंसिषम्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्निर्निर्वृतिं मम पशोगिश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि गुंसि जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अबिभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातया। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री इंद्राक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री इंद्राक्षी देव्यै नमो नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि।
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते
श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमो नमः। श्री इंद्राक्षी देवी नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गंगाधर नामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम्.
Thank you for joining us for today's morning rituals of the Chithirai Peruvizha Brahmotsavam.
we are now witnessing the Annadanam, the Nitya Annadanam service that is offered in Kailasa in Madurai. The campus of the Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita is a few paces away from the Meenakshi Amman temple in Madurai. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has blessed and revealed a divine vision for Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita to be continuously serving food to the devotees of Madurai. Many come from many corners of India to witness the darshan of Devi Meenakshi. Serving the pilgrims who come to see and celebrate and participate in the Chitra Tiruvila is a service that is blessed and initiated by Somasundareshwara and Meenakshi themselves from time immemorial. Serving the devotees of Shiva is one of the greatest services from which you can receive many merits and punya. Today, we have witnessed the darshan of Somasundareshwara and Meenakshi Devi as they began their yatra in the morning of the third day of the Chithirai Peruvizha Brahmotsavam in Madurai Meenakshi temple. The Utsava Vigrahas are the processional deities of a temple. They come around the town and visit all the shops. They visit all the houses and come to your street so that you can share your devotion and love to them. Every day, Abhisheka and the Yagashala Puja are offered in the temple, after which the Raksha, the protective offering is made to the deities of Utsavigrahas and applied onto them, their third eyes. And then they go around the town gracing in various different vahanas. Vahanas are vehicles or celestial vehicles that represent the beings of various different dimensions. Today evening in the Madurai temple, Devi Meenakshi will be gracing on the Swarnakamadenu Vahana. Here in Adi Kailasa, Meenakshi is gracing also in Kamadenu Vahanam. Today evening, Somasundareshwara Swami will be gracing on a beautiful Vahana known as the Kailasa Vahana. This Vahana is an elaborate Vahana. There, the Asura king Ravana, who is a great devotee of Paramashiva, went to Kailasa to have the grace and blessings of Paramashiva. But he was not able to obtain the darshan of Paramashiva. Nandi would not allow him inside, as Paramashiva was engaged in delivering the agamas to Devi Paramashiva Shakti. With his devotion, Ravana took a form and lifted Kailasa onto his shoulders. At that time and at that moment, Paramashiva sees his devotion and tests his strength by putting his foot down on Kailasa. In that moment, Ravana is still able to hold the mountain. With his grace and blessings, Ravana has immortalized himself as a Vahana known as the Kailasa Vahana. Today evening, Somasundareshwara will be gracing on the Swarna Kailasa Vahana in the Madurai temple. All the devotees watching on Kailasa's Dhyananda TV can also join us in the evening at 7 p.m. to watch the festivities from Madurai and from Adi Kailasa. When the deities are coming in the procession, it is Somasundareshwara and Meenakshi Devi themselves coming. The Nijavatara and Archavatara are one and the same. The original manifestation of Meenakshi, who happened in flesh and blood, and the embodied manifestation of Meenakshi in a deity are one and the same. When we see them, we have the opportunity and the possibility of enlightenment itself in their darshan. The Lalita Sahasranama, the 1008 names of Devi, describes the spectacular glory of Meenakshi's darshan. Meenakshi is described as the Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha, the Devi who has the radiance of 1,000 rising suns. Just as the sun in every day dispels the darkness of the night, having the darshan of Meenakshi Devi dispels all of our sorrow and bestows the most auspicious blessings in our lives for health, wealth, prosperity, and finally, mukti, enlightenment itself. The Chithirai Peruvizha Brahmotsavam is a celebration of the life and glory of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiv Shakti, the cosmic mother herself, the queen of the Pandya Madurai Samrajya, who ruled along with Bhagavan Somasundareshwara Paramashiva, and both of them established the age-old monastic order of the Dwadashanta Shyamala Pitha, who, our beloved Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is the successor and rightful inheritor and heir. The Amman Sannidhi street is what we are seeing here. It is through the mandapam at the end of this street that Meenakshi Devi and Somasundareshwara Swami come through every morning. The Annadanam will be continuing in Madurai in Kailasa as the devotees flock to see the third day celebrations of this Brahmotsavam. In Madurai, this is the grandest festival. Though every month they celebrate a Brahmotsavam in the city of Madurai, the grandest and most spectacular festival that you can watch is the Chithirai Tiruvizha. Millions and millions of gather in Madurai to see the festival. The Annadanam offering in Kailasa will continue. We will join you all again today evening for the procession of Meenakshi Sundareshwara Swami. Join us in the evening. Stay tuned on the 6 o'clock time for the darshan of Meenakshi Sundareshwara live from Kailasa in Madurai and the puja that is being offered here in Adi Kailasa, Nityananda Pita Sarvagna Pita. Thank you, Nityanandam.